Oh, hello. A little bit of a delay there, but I'm here. We're gonna play some Whispers of a Machine. I don't know much about it except that you're a detective. And there's lots of mysteries. I guess let's do it.
So, what's with the gloomy look?
Excuse me, my
Left
bad.
someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nord Sunday. You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes. Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
At ease, Constable. Special Agent Englund here.
Oh, my apologies, Agent. I was expecting someone... older.
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Tutorial. Vera can advance in 3 distinct personality traits. Empathetic, assertive, analytical. Your choices will influence all 3, affecting the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Okay.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
Evidently. This entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should have established a wider perimeter.
Yes, I would highly advise that for next time.
Got it. I'll strive to do better in the future.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
This choice has amplified Vera's analytical side. There will be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the others. Okay, so when we make a decision we have no idea which side is gonna influence. Gonna make it difficult.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics?
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Hush hush, got it.
Use the left mouse button to walk and interact with objects. Spacebar tab hold display interactables in the room. Click once on an inventory item to examine it. Or drag and drop it to combine it with other things. Okay.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Okay. Oh.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
How do I get extra strength? Muscle boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with your target before the timer runs out, or it will need time to recharge.
Got the coin.
Nailed it. Antique coin.
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today. My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Who's Alex? Notebook. Your notebook contains 2 sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow on the corner to toggle between them. You can show inventory items during dialogues by simply clicking on them.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer. Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall. A row of personal lockers for the workers here. All right, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant. Constable.
Yes, Agent.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
This. Your biometric analyzer will automatically lock on to nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. Oh. Okay. Forensic scanner. Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in a bright color. The scanner is now in Smart Scan mode, where forensic anomalies are detected from the surrounding environment. Okay. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Unlike the Smart Scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the Smart Scan mode too.
Post-mortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
That's good for him. Get Carl's bio. Blade shape. Okay, in here.
It's a bloody photograph. He's holding hands. She's wearing a
Okay, let's talk to this worker guy.
Hey there. What's your name?
I'm Alfred, Carl's friend. Well, we were friends. Now he's gone.
Are you doing okay? Do you have somebody to talk to after this?
I'll be okay. Please just ask your questions so I can go home.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info. That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
A few more questions, if I may. Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always, but then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I yelled for help. The guys came
Okay. When was the last time?
late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which,
Unusual. How so?
well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evening.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last.
Got it. Thanks for the info. That's enough questions for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Okay.
remember to keep those gadgets going. There's 3 more that are locked. This is gonna be useful.
Constable.
Yes, Agent.
Okay, that's all I
What
need for now.
do I do
Very well,
now
Agent.
that I've...
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Oh, I could ask him about that.
A few more questions, if I may. Hey, do you...
Yeah, it's number 2. Second from the left.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Can I find the key? Or...
I already examined him.
I guess he doesn't have the key.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though. I might be able to get it open with enough force.
Geez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm.
Sorry.
I just needed to get this locker open. A pair of large boots with dirt under them. There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets. The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads,
"Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
I don't see how those things work together.
Okay, now what?
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
A few more questions, if I may. Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordsund, but that's it.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Yes, I looked at everything here, as far as I know. Scanned everything. Like, it doesn't seem to have a sort of quest, so it's gonna be interesting to figure out what to do.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back. Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil. Both beds look recently used. Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct. Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
We found his DNA on his bed sheets. That's something.
Huh.
Fingerprint.
There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct. The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
I guess I can't brute force it open, can I?
Sure, I could try to use brute force, but I'd risk damaging what's inside.
Oh. Fine. Let's go the long way.
A few more questions, if I may? Hey, do you happen to know where I can get a screwdriver?
Well, okay, I have one. I'll need it back, though.
Sure, thanks. That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
It's the screwdriver that Alfred lent me. It's the screwdriver that Alfred lent me.
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
So how do I use the screwdriver? There we go. Didn't drag before.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct.
Please don't tell me that's his locker key.
A few more questions, if I may? That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Nothing.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out.
Okay.
Constable.
Yes, Agent.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Not yet. I think the witness knows more than he's letting on.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
Oh, I forgot to put the analyzer on again. To do it again.
Are you sure about this woman?
Yes, I told you, old girlfriend from before.
You should know that it would not serve your best interests to hide information from me. By refusing to cooperate, you'll force me to escalate the situation with a formal interrogation at the police station. None of that is necessary. I'm only interested in finding Carl's murderer.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to the constable before I go.
Hey, we're finally getting somewhere. Good.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. Do you have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later.
Yeah, let's go. Oh dear.
Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
Oh, funny.
Will there also be incineration? I prefer my electrocutions to be followed by intense burning.
You'll be nice and crisp, all right. Jokes aside, come back tomorrow. By then, the museum should be available.
All right, thanks. Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
Looks like an old hovercraft. I don't need to go down to the ground right now. I wonder who this woman is and what her connection is to the murder. All right, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station. Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see. Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my Bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there is some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face, in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up
Hey,
later.
Phoenix, sir. Thanks for the follow.
But I have to
Nice
ask.
of you to stop by.
Tell me, how
How
was
you
it for you?
doing?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation? The nanofluid injection?
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
It was like a sudden rush, filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope? We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Looks purely decorative. There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful. A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue. Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions. Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything. A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Can I have some?
Damn good coffee. Nah, I have work to do. It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disk is hollow. Curious. Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Mine too, girl. Mine too.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Oh, so this is jail, okay. I should try finding that woman she was talking about. That was to the north?
I don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
So much for that idea. To the canteen then.
Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly. Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts. Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for. Various handbooks for the typical day-to-day stuff.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Man, I want to be that guy. Seems like everything's good with him.
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
Oh,
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off.
one's excited for the weekend, the other's not. Oh well.
A neat stack of plates. Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen. A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be. Three plastic trays. Good number. I think they deliver groceries through there. Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. Looks still and serene. Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area. Great view from up here.
Alright, I keep forgetting to scan all the places.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Reading you loud and clear, officer.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say, agent. Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road, where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it. What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea.